שלום, כאן חיים אנדברקר. היום אנחנו מארחים את גיא אשרוב, מאותם גאונים טכנולוגיים המתגורר במקום סודי באיים האזוריים. גיא הציע לעשות פודקאסט ב-AI וקפצתי על המציאה. החלטנו שהתוכנית הראשונה שלנו תהיה על המלצות על מסעדות, ברים, קלאבים ומועדוני ג'אז טרנדיים בניו יורק. והנה התוצאה, הכל עבודת AI.
חולמים ניו יורק, הפודקאסט של חיים אנדברקר.
All right, so get ready, because we're diving deep today into some of the coolest and most under-the-radar spots in NYC for 2024.
Definitely a lot of hidden gems even some seasoned New Yorkers might not know about.
And I am planning a trip.
Oh, nice.
So this is making me rethink, like, my whole itinerary.
Well, you picked the right city because the NYC is always reinventing itself.
I know.
Yeah, there's always something new and exciting popping up.
Exactly. So we've got this list of attractions, right, that are kind of making waves in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I'm blown away by the variety. We're talking about everything from, like, the THC NYC Museum to a chance to sleep alongside wolves.
Wow.
And have you heard about Drunk Shakespeare?
Oh, yeah, that's a classic.
It's such a fascinating mix. I mean, it's really different sides to the city.
Definitely. And I think each one taps into a different aspect of, like, what makes New York City so captivating.
For sure, for sure. Okay, let's start with some of the museums. I'm a museum enthusiast.
Okay.
But a museum dedicated to cannabis.
Right.
The THC NYC Museum, I mean, it sounds like it's pushing boundaries.
Yeah.
I'm kind of here for it. And then there's the Banksy Museum, showcasing the elusive artist whose work always sparks conversation.
Always.
What makes these museums so unique, in your opinion?
Well, the THC NYC Museum, it goes beyond just the plant itself, you know?
Okay.
They have one exhibit where they recreate like a 1960s jazz club and they explore how cannabis influenced the music scene.
Oh, wow.
And they recreate the hazy atmosphere.
Really?
Yeah, it's immersive, it's educational, and it really challenges, I think, preconceived notions.
That's amazing. It sounds like they're really trying to capture the cultural and historical context.
Yes, exactly. And then you have the Banksy Museum.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine being surrounded by Banksy's most iconic works, like, you know, Girl with Balloon,
Okay.
all under one roof? It's a rare opportunity to just experience the full impact of his art.
Totally. And speaking of immersive experiences, let's move from the contemplative to the, well, more chaotic.
Okay.
I'm dying to hear more about Drunk Shakespeare and this whole sleepover with wolves thing. I mean, it's like stepping into two completely different worlds.
Right. I think it just speaks to the sheer range of experiences you can find in New York.
Absolutely.
Like, on the one hand, you have Sleepover with Wolves at the Wolf Conservation Center, which is just outside the city.
Okay.
It's this incredible opportunity to observe these majestic creatures, you know, in their natural habitat and learn about their role in the ecosystem.
I can imagine how peaceful that would be to fall asleep to the sounds of wolves howling in the distance.
Yeah.
Like a nature retreat.
Yeah, it's right outside the bustling city.
Yeah.
And then you have Drunk Shakespeare, which is, shall we say, a bit more unpredictable?
Yeah.
So picture this, right? You have a talented Shakespearean actor, a few too many drinks, attempting to perform a classic play.
Oh my gosh.
It's hilarious, it's interactive, and every show is completely unique.
I can only imagine the improv
Oh, yeah.
that must ensue.
Definitely.
So it sounds like the perfect blend of highbrow and lowbrow entertainment.
It is. It really is.
Now, even the most iconic NYC attractions are getting some exciting updates.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The Edge at Hudson Yards, with its glass floor extending out over the city.
It's 100 stories high.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, can you imagine stepping out onto that platform with the wind whipping around you and just seeing the entire city unfold beneath your feet?
Yeah, it's breathtaking.
It is.
And then there's the Vessel with its honeycomb-like structure. I remember seeing it a few years ago.
Wow.
And the way that the light filters through those stairs is just magical.
Oh, yeah. It's an architectural marvel for sure.
It is. And let's not forget about the legendary Village Vanguard Jazz Club.
A true institution.
Yes.
Think about all the legends who've graced that stage.
Yeah.
You got John Coltrane, Miles Davis, Billie Holiday.
It's a must-visit for any music lover.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely. And for those who want to explore at their own pace, the self-guided walking tours are a fantastic way to discover some of the city's hidden gems.
Definitely. You can uncover some historical trivia and really get a feel for the city's unique character.
Yeah, I love that. It's a perfect way to create your own adventure.
Tailor the experience to your interests.
Yeah.
And you can really delve into specific themes like Art Deco architecture or the history of street food.
Oh, fun.
It's really cool. Ready to explore the New York City food scene?
Always.
It's constantly evolving.
Definitely. And it's more than just grabbing a bite, right?
Absolutely. You really feel the energy of the city. We're diving into a list of 7 of the trendiest restaurants in the city for 2024.
Ooh.
What makes these places stand out? What should you prioritize if you're looking for a memorable meal? You know, those are the questions we're going to answer for you in this deep dive.
Let's do it.
Jasba, for example.
No.
They're spicing things up with their Indian street food, but with, you know, a gourmet twist.
Okay, intrigued.
Nuksu, a hidden Korean fine dining experience.
Hidden, like, speakeasy style. Well, tucked away in a subway station.
What? In a subway station? Okay, that's cool.
And, of course, no NYC food adventure is complete without Artichoke Basil's legendary pizza.
A classic. Can't go wrong with that.
But wait, there's more.
Hit me.
Din Tai Fung.
Yes.
Famed for their soup dumplings.
Yeah.
The farm-to-table goodness of Blue Hill.
A classic. Yongchuan.
Yongchuan. Okay.
With their intriguing Ningbo-style Chinese cuisine.
Interesting.
And for a taste of Italy, Resdora.
Okay.
Which will wow you with their regional pasta tasting menu.
Wow. See, this list is already so diverse. You've got so many different things going on.
Hey, so many stories these restaurants tell.
Exactly. And like you were saying, it's not just about the food. It's about, like you said, the story. It's about what the food represents, what the restaurant represents for the city, how it fits in, how it stands out, the experience, the location.
And even Jasba, right? It's not just about elevating Indian street food, but it's about capturing that energy. What's caught your eye on this list?
Honestly, I've got to say the subway one, Nuksu, a Korean fine dining experience in a subway station. That's playing with my mind a little bit. I mean, it's exciting because it really speaks to, I think, this new trend of urban foraging. So these chefs are finding spaces that you wouldn't expect and turning them into these really incredible culinary destinations.
Yeah, you don't know what you're going to find. You go into a subway station and boom, a hidden oasis. And speaking of unexpected, Artichoke Basil's. That artichoke pizza, legendary, but is the hype real?
Oh, the hype is real, especially at their 14th Street location. Yeah, it's a New York rite of passage. You grab that slice late at night, the crowds, the energy. It's an experience.
That late night slice hits different. It's interesting because this list showcases like established names right alongside newcomers.
Yeah.
Blue Hill, pioneer of the farm-to-table movement. And then you've got Yongchuan introducing New Yorkers to Ningbo cuisine. I'll be honest, I don't know much about Ningbo cuisine.
Yeah, so Ningbo cuisine is a regional Chinese cuisine, really known for its emphasis on fresh seafood, delicate flavors, and beautiful, elegant presentation.
Okay, so lighter than your typical Chinese.
Yeah, so think lighter, brighter, and really clean flavors. A great example is their smoked fish. Incredibly flavorful without being too overpowering. And if you're feeling adventurous, the spicy soft-shell crab is a must-try.
See, now I'm intrigued. I'm adding that to my list right now as we speak.
Yeah.
And this is what makes exploring the NYC food scene so much fun. You can be on a budget, grab a slice at Artichoke Basil's, or looking for a luxurious experience at Nuksu.
Yes. And let's not forget Din Tai Fung, the long-awaited arrival in New York City.
Oh, how could I forget Din Tai Fung, those soup dumplings?
Iconic. Each one a delicate masterpiece, filled with that savory broth, incredible filling.
I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
Yeah.
And speaking of culinary craftsmanship, Resdora, a pasta tasting menu dedicated to regional Italian cuisine.
Okay, that sounds incredible. You know what I love about Resdora? It's their dedication to simplicity, tradition.
Sure.
They source the highest quality ingredients. I mean, we're talking, directly imported from Italy. That fresh pasta made in-house every single day. It's a celebration of Italian heritage. It really is.
This list represents the city's ever-evolving culinary landscape. But it makes you wonder, in a city with trends changing faster than a taxi driver switching lanes, what does it take for a restaurant to become truly iconic?
There's this list of the 7 trendiest bars in the city for 2024.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, and they are so cool. We just got to talk about them.
Let's do it.
Okay, so first up, we got to go to the Lower East Side. Check out this place called Double Chicken, Please.
Okay.
Have you heard of it?
I have. They got named one of the best bars, in all of North America, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's insane. Apparently, their cocktails are like next level.
Oh, they are so creative. They do some really interesting stuff with their cocktails. Like, have you heard of the cold pizza drink?
Well,
It's wild. So they basically infuse vodka with pizza crust.
wait, what?
Yeah. It's called fat washing, and it makes the drink actually taste like pizza. It's so unexpected.
That's so cool. I mean, if the cocktails are that good, I can only imagine.
And the food, too. Their chicken sandwiches are supposed to be amazing.
Oh, okay. So double chicken, please, is definitely on the list.
For sure.
Now, let's head to Williamsburg. But this time, we're going up, way up.
Rooftop.
Rooftop. Westlight. It's on top of the William Vale Hotel, and you can see the whole Manhattan skyline from there.
Yeah. I've heard the view is absolutely stunning, especially at night with all the city lights.
It sounds magical.
It is. And their cocktail menu is super interesting, too. Always changing with the seasons. Plus, they have guest DJs sometimes.
Oh, that's cool. So it's not just a chill rooftop vibe. They actually have, like, events and stuff.
Yeah, it's a good mix of chill and lively.
Love that. Okay, now, ready for something completely different.
Hit me.
Sunken Harbor Club. It's in downtown Brooklyn, and it's, get this, designed like an underwater shipwreck.
Whoa, that's so cool. I love when places really commit to a theme.
Me too. It
Yeah.
sounds super immersive, like you're actually in this hidden underwater world.
And their cocktails play into the theme, too. Really unique names and presentations. Oh, that's so clever. I love how they tie everything together.
It makes it a whole experience, you know?
Totally. Okay, so we've had super modern, we've had rooftop views, we've had underwater adventures.
What's next?
How about a little bit of old New York?
Ooh, I like where this is going.
Speakeasy time. St. Tuesday in Chinatown.
A speakeasy classic. Those are so fun. I love the whole hidden gem aspect of it.
Right. Like, you got to know where to find it.
Exactly. It's like a secret club.
And once you're in, it's all vintage vibes, amazing cocktails made by pros, and live jazz.
You really feel like you've stepped back in time.
I love that. Okay,
Yeah.
now, for something a little more, I don't know, sophisticated, back to Williamsburg, Maison Perrier.
Ah, Maison Premier. It's a bit more of a refined experience, right?
Yeah. They're known for their oyster bar and incredible cocktails.
Oh, the seafood is fantastic, really high quality. And the cocktails are just as good, maybe even better.
That sounds like a perfect date night spot.
It is.
Okay, ready to get a little wild again?
Always. Paradise Lost in the East Village. It's a tiki bar, but with a twist.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What's the twist?
B-movie horror,
Whoa, that's unexpected.
right? Cocktails with fire, spooky decor, eerie music.
Sounds like my kind of place.
All right, last stop on our NYC bar crawl. We're heading to Bushwick Carousel.
I've heard good things about Carousel. It's super spacious, right?
Yeah, it's got like a 70s theme, different rooms for different moods.
That's awesome. And the drinks are supposed to be really fun, too. I hear they even have absinthe.
Whoa, hardcore. Plus, you can dance to Stevie Wonder there.
This is definitely a place to go with a group of friends.
Totally. So there you have it, 7 amazing bars, each with its own vibe. So, you know, we've all seen that list of the 7 trendiest nightclubs.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be cool to like really break it down, you know, like
Yeah.
help people figure out which club is right for them.
Yeah, because there's like a huge range in there, right?
Exactly. Like, I mean, New York nightlife is legendary, right?
Okay.
But 2024, there are some seriously cool spots.
Okay, so what are we looking at here?
Okay, so first off, we've got everything from crazy luxurious places to like super underground, intimate vibes, and like geographically too. We're talking Manhattan, Brooklyn. It's all over the city.
So you're telling me no matter what you're into, you can find your spot.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, let's take Nebula, for example. That's on West 41st Street.
Yeah,
It's like pure luxury. Think like chandeliers, velvet ropes, the whole 9 yards.
You can already see the Instagram posts.
Right. You better practice your runway walk before you go there.
Uh-huh. Okay, so what about on the other end of the spectrum?
All right. So for something completely different, there's ILO. That's over in East Williamsburg.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that one.
It's in get this, a converted aircraft hangar. They can fit like 500 people in there.
Wow. Okay, so that's got to have an intense vibe.
Oh, yeah. It's all about that multi-sensory dance experience.
Yeah.
Like insane visuals, crazy sound system.
So like a total immersive experience.
Exactly. Now, if you're feeling really adventurous,
Oh, here we go.
there's the Box. It's down on Christie Street, and it's kind of infamous, honestly.
Oh, I know why. It's known for those performances.
Yeah, like wild is an understatement. They've got everything from like burlesque to I don't even know how to describe it, super avant-garde stuff.
It's interesting, though, right? Because that kind of pushes the boundaries thing. That's part of New York's history.
Oh, totally. Like, the city has always had a wild side, you know?
Definitely.
So, what else have we got?
All right. So, switching gears a bit, there's Elsewhere in Brooklyn.
Okay. I've heard good things about that one. Yeah, it's super cool. It's got, like, multiple levels, a rooftop with an amazing view.
Sounds like there's a lot going on there.
Oh, yeah. Music-wise, they have everything from, like, indie bands to experimental DJs.
Oh, cool. So it's a good mix.
Now, if you're in the mood for something, like, Miami-inspired.
Oh, interesting. Like a beach club vibe in the middle of the city?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's the DL rooftop, open-air dancing, fancy cocktails, a view of the skyline.
Sounds like a mini vacation.
Right. Okay, last but not least, we have Black Flamingo.
Where's that one?
That one's in Williamsburg, too. It's smaller than some of these other places, but it's got a really cool underground vibe.
Underground, how? Like the music?
Yeah, they focus on showcasing, like, underground DJs and stuff. It's all about that community feel on the dance floor, you know?
Yeah, I get that. It's funny, right? Like, all these clubs are so different, but they all kind of capture a piece of what makes New York so unique.
Totally. Like, you've got your high-energy spectacle spots and then those more intimate places where you can just get lost in the music. It's all about choice, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, the city is a melting pot, so it makes sense its nightlife would be too, right?
Exactly. Okay, so let's recap, just so everyone remembers.
Hit me.
We've got Nebula for that ultra-luxe vibe, Silo for the full sensory overload, The Box if you want something a little crazy.
Right. Don't forget Elsewhere for the cool music mix.
And the DL rooftop to channel those Miami beach vibes.
And, of course, Black Flamingo for that intimate underground scene.
Boom. There you have it.
Good.
7 amazing clubs, all totally different.
I know, right? Makes you kind of want to go out tonight.
Seriously. All right, so listeners, now that you know the deal, the big question is...
Which one are you hitting up first?
Yeah, exactly. Get out there and experience New York City nightlife. You won't regret it.
שלום גיא.
שלום שלום.
אז מה בישלת לנו היום?
בניתי פייפליין, כלומר תהליך AI, שמקבל הוראה פשוטה כמו אני מגיע בקרוב לניו יורק, תן המלצות, ומייצר פודקאסט שעונה על כל השאלות. פייפליין הוא בעצם תהליך שבו סוכני AI מדברים אחד עם השני, שואלים שאלות ומגיעים למסקנות. הסוכן הראשון פירק את השאלה לתת משימות. השני חיפש באינטרנט תשובות. השלישי סיכם הכל והזין אותן לכלי החדש של גוגל שמייצר פודקאסטים.